What are we gonna do?
Told you. We're gonna hang out. Gonna watch a movie. Gonna take some pictures.
And here we go. Be careful what you wish for, Parker. Hello, Pete.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is, of course, Isaac, the sensei of this dojo here in the Multiverse movies. Man, we got an interesting topic, bro. I wasn't even going to plan on streaming, but what happened was I got home, I made the video, and you guys know I uploaded a video earlier about the whole situation. And I was like, you know what? I have some time to spare. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we just make a little stream? So we were going to do a stream tomorrow. I won't do a normal stream tomorrow. I'm actually going to do a GTA stream like I did around Christmas break. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a gaming stream. So that will be, we're going to bring that back at least once a week. But today will be basically what tomorrow's stream was going to be. And we have Juan Garcia. What's up, Juan? He says new to the show. What's up, Juan, man? Glad to have you here. Let me read the rest of the chat. Then we'll go on to the rest of this stream. But let's see. We got Lord Vortex. What's up, Vortex? He says no. Then we have, you know what, Vortex? I gotta, you know what? Where's the picture? Dang it, I don't have the picture. Oh wait, there it is. Anything else? All right. Then we have Lonely Banter. What's up, Lonely Banter? How you doing, man? Then David Riley is here in the chat. He says, at Multiverse Movies, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but do you want to join the Fandom Initiative P, a new movie /TV/comic fandom launched by Dane from Actual Fandom? Not really. I like Dane. He's a good guy. I just don't feel like getting into that whole scenario. But anyways, and then we got Superwise in the chat, the biggest Jenna Ortega fanboy I've ever met. He says, sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to multiverse movies. I completely agree. And you know what? You know who's gonna be my assistant? It's gonna be Matt Ramos, Supervisor's favorite YouTuber. I'm just kidding, but we already got another panelist here on the channel. Everyone, round of applause for the one, the only Arkham Gaming. What's up, Arkham?
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you?
Yeah, okay.
Is it true that your favorite Batman is the Dark Knight Returns Batman?
No.
Oh wait, was it you or Antonio that hates the 52? I feel like I think it was me.
Antonio hates the 52. Like, for me, my favorite. Like, I'm not saying the new 52 is perfect. Like, a lot of their decisions are hit and miss. But I think everyone could agree on the Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder run is what a lot of people's favorites within the new 52.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, did you see James Gunn's tweet today?
About I think it's like something about Snyderverse and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna try find the tweet, but I don't know where. Man, I hate looking for stuff on Twitter because I just forget what I did on Twitter that day.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I really don't go
Yeah,
on Twitter that much anymore, to be honest. It's like, like, oh, did you see the animation thing?
no, I didn't see. What happened with the animation?
So, I think someone that works at DreamWorks is gonna be in charge of the DC animation now, apartment or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I don't really keep up too much with animation, but that sounds intriguing. But we got James Gunn tweet here. So what he did was he posted a picture of Swamp Thing. And this guy right here put hashtag sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. And he responded by saying, I have to say, this has got to be the wackiest hashtag ever since one, Netflix hasn't expressed any such interest, although we've discussed other stuff. And two, Zack hasn't expressed any interest and seems to be happy doing what he's doing. And yes, we too have talked. And then somebody else asked him, Charlie Vulture says, what y'all talk about? And he responded by saying, he contacted me to express his support about my choices. He's a great guy. Again, he seems really happy with the massive world building he's doing now. And yeah, so, I mean, this isn't really anything new. I think anyone expected that it wasn't going to be likely Netflix was going to buy the Snyderverse. But it is. I knew when I saw this tweet, I was in a group chat, and I think it was RJ that sent it, or maybe Anthony Belcher. It was one of those two. They sent the tweet, and the minute I read it, I thought it was like a Photoshop meme, but no, it was actually James Gunn responding. And to me, whether or not it was gonna happen, I'm just glad that for the first time since maybe 2017, DC finally has a leader that steps in and lets us know what we gotta know. And I think that's what DC has needed for years. It's leadership. And I'm
At
glad
least
that
he
James Gunn
clarified.
came in and said that. Wait, what?
At least when he kind of clarified and did that, it's like people still don't buy that. James Gunn is I guess friends with Zack Snyder, or they're both friends. Like it's
Yeah,
good that
I think they're more like not like close friends, but I would say they're like enough to where they can communicate. It's kind of like one of those friends where you don't talk to them every day, but like when y'all see each other, y'all are like, "Hey, what's up?" and then start talking about life, you know?
oh yeah, basically with that. But I never
Yeah.
thought this was gonna happen anyway because like I know no one's gonna agree on me with this, but Netflix kinda has been falling downhill, to be honest.
Yeah. Did you see what they were trying to do? They were trying to stop password sharing, and then it backfired within the same exact day.
Like I think Netflix used to be good, but a lot of their cancellations and this and that. It's like I'm surprised Wednesday got a second season, to be honest, because they've been canceling shit like money is falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Let me see the chat. Lonely Banter says Snyderverse should be sold to Daily Wire Films. Bro, are we gonna get freaking Gina Carano as Batman? I'm just kidding. Man, I would imagine if that was to happen, that would probably break the internet just knowing that Ben Shapiro controls DC characters. I'm just kidding. Although
That's
you
from
could
Daily Wire
technically
Films.
say that Zack Snyder's Justice League was kind of woke because Wonder Woman's very powerful. And you know, people don't like powerful women. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Yo, it's my second channel. Y'all go subscribe to my second channel. If you guys hate my content, you'll hate my content even more on my second channel. So make sure you block, report it, and dislike all the videos and leave like the meanest comments you can. Let's see. Let's see. Superwise. Superwise says y'all aren't reading this correctly. When you enable and unlock your Snyder brain, James Gunn clearly means that hashtag sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix is happening. He debunks. Crap. I turned on my. He debunks nothing here. That is true. Superwise is completely correct. Yeah. No. With Netflix is like very weird. They tend to cancel a lot of their shows after like not even
One
to their
season
ending.
usually.
Yeah, it's like it's at a random time, like when you don't unless it's like something like Stranger Things. I think that's still going on, although I don't watch it. And then they tried doing the whole password stuff, which I can understand. But the big and I didn't get to make a video, so I guess this is my first time talking about it live. But I, my thoughts on that whole password thing is the issue with it is I'm fine if you're telling people to make their own accounts. The issue is now you're making more trouble for the people who have the accounts having to log in every month, having to
Oh hell no! Like
confirm their password. And it's like every consumer would get tired of that. Because me, when I have my streaming services, I just want to turn on my TV and just watch whatever I want to watch. I don't want to have to go through and
yeah,
hassle. And I feel like as
I just
consumers,
automatically
you got
save
to
it.
make it as calming, you know? Yeah, I just save.
Yeah,
That's what I do with
automatic.
quite literally all my passwords.
Oh, you say you do the automatically save thing? Like usually when it's automatically saved and you don't have to log in every time.
Yeah, well, only when it's like streaming. Like if it's something like my bank account, I don't do that. But like with my
Oh,
streaming stuff and all that, I do that.
yeah, no,
Yeah, and like to me, if I had Netflix and I don't own a Netflix account, I borrow it from somebody else.
I
But
don't use it anymore.
as
To be
somebody who has
honest.
like Disney Plus, Hulu, currently I have HBO Max, but only for Last of Us. Uh, I just to me having to re-enter my password, I probably would have just canceled it. I get tired of that, especially on like a PlayStation where it's not as easy to type because you have to like press all these buttons and all that shit. And to me, it's like, bro, you got to make this the most it's very unappealing to the consumer to do that, right?
I,
Especially when you've already established that this is Netflix for years, you know?
yeah, and they're like drop every episode thing. I don't think it's working anymore.
Yeah, that too. You can already see like WandaVision. When WandaVision came out, when it first came out, almost the only people who cared about it were the hardcore Marvel fans. But like every week, it was getting more views, it was getting more people, and it gained anticipation. Same thing's happening with Last of Us. Same thing happens. I think the only one you could say happened the opposite to was probably She-Hulk. But
Yeah,
uh, Netflix has that weird. Although I will say, I think the recent Netflix series I watched. Wait, I think the most recent Netflix series that I watched, that's Netflix original, was probably the Dahmer series, and I'm glad that that one didn't come out every week, just because the show kind of depends on you to watch the entire thing. But then there's like other shows like Stranger Things. I know they did that for that, but like I don't know. I just don't like binge watching an entire show one day, which is why especially when they're really long. Like the Mandalorian season 2, I wouldn't have been able to watch that in one day. That would have taken me days, you know? Vortex says Netflix doesn't deserve a masterpiece such as Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, it's not about deserve, it's about business, you know? In business, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate, you know?
yeah. Like
They cancel the good stuff, but they try to keep goofy shit like Talk Girl. Oh,
mhm.
wait, I forgot that movie. I remember there was a sequel that I never watched. But what were you saying, Arkham?
like I used to have Netflix a lot. Like I watch Netflix on my friend's account sometimes, but it's like I do understand why
Mhm.
people cancel it now. It's like it's not really worth it anymore. It's like they like Stranger Things. Didn't I think Stranger Things did that end or is it ending soon?
Stranger Things. They haven't said if they're ending it soon. I think right now it's on season 5. I stopped watching after season 2. I'm not like the biggest fan of the show, you know. But Vortex says, "How is Mandalorian season 2 long, bro? It's only episodes." Yeah, but the episodes are like 40 to 50 minutes, bro. And then when you accumulate that, that's longer than the average film.
And also it
You know.
keeps people talking. The reason why a lot of people like the monthly thing, say it comes out every Friday, Thursday, whatever, it gets
Mhm.
people keep talking and keep talking about the show, and more people are watching it and stuff like that. It's like if you drop everything at once, then what's there to talk about? You talk about a week and it all disappears.
Yeah, and it also like it gains like a
That's
hype
not a good
train.
tactic. Like it is not a good tactic. Like I feel like it's overstayed its welcome at Netflix. Like just do freaking monthly. Like every streaming service is doing it now, and it's been a huge success.
Yeah, when you release it weekly, what you do is you gain hype for it
Yeah.
that it wouldn't have gone if you released it because it kind of creates a system where people who weren't watching it now want to be a part. Kind of like when Squid Game came out. Squid Game, it's like everyone wanted to watch it just because everyone was talking about it, you know? But yeah, bro has never heard of One Piece or Dragon Ball Z. No, I hear about these. All my closest friends, I think only one of them reads like Marvel, DC comics like I do, but all of them love their mangas, their animes, and I can never get into that shit.
Oh, I've
Like,
heard about that. I have a friend that loves animation and stuff like that.
mhm.
Um, I this is my friend's opinion, but like I heard about One Piece. He says it was good in the beginning, then it starts to fall downhill.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
no,
that's true. I don't know if that's true, but like my friend's a big anime fan, so like take that as you will.
I did try to watch some anime. Like I watched One Punch Man. I definitely liked it. I watched both seasons. I thought it was good. But this one's very unpopular. I cannot stand My Hero Academia. I watched the first season of it, and it is the Deku is the most annoying protagonist. Have you heard of My Hero Academia, Arkham?
Oh yeah, I seen some clips of it and stuff like that. And what was the character's name?
Deku.
Yeah, uh, seen him. I can relate. He is very annoying. Like
Yeah, like he
I
was just
watched a few
annoying.
episodes. I watched a few episodes. Um I think this was on Netflix or something like that. Like on my
Mhm.
friends, I watched it with him. I did not like it. Like for me, I don't hate I don't mind anime, but a lot of the characters, and like this is kind of somewhat true. There's always that one or two characters that are annoying as fuck. Like let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest anime guy. I, but like I watched a few things. I wasn't a big fan. One Piece. The only reason why I'll never get into One Piece is because my friends keep telling me it's like really long. The manga is like
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
And then Dragon Ball Z. There's actually this restaurant and near around where I live that is Dragon Ball themed, and it's like really cool. But the food was expensive and looked like absolute shit. But then again, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. But I know that one's very popular. I've seen like 2 or 3-ish episodes. They're all in like random seasons, so I don't remember much. I thought it was alright. You know, I'm not the biggest fan.
Oh,
But yeah,
Dragon Ball
Cobra
Z.
Kai. Everyone here knows how much I love Cobra Kai. It's like my probably besides Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, it's like my favorite show on Netflix. And of course, you can see my logo here is Cobra Kai related. um, all right, I guess we got to get back to the DC talk. Maybe we lost some people by talking about anime.
Yeah, talking bad about I guess anime upset some people.
Yeah, no offense to my Hero Academia fans out there, but I'll never ever watch another second of My Hero Academia. But Ryan Cinematic says, I'm looking forward to seeing the future of Zack Snyder's projects on Netflix. I was with the Restore Snyder till the end. Well, I would just say this: do not get your hopes up high. It's almost completely impossible that it's going to be on Netflix. I just don't want. The thing is, I just don't want people to have their hopes up again, because it's like at the end of the day, it just sucks for everyone. No one wants to feel bad, and that's why I try telling Snyder fans, hey, just keep that in mind,
Low
and
expectations.
yeah. And like,
Like,
I'll be completely honest, like I'm not an expert in this Hollywood shit, but like it just doesn't seem very likely.
yeah, it doesn't, because like they're not gonna do it. Like they're not gonna like. I have no problem if they did Justice League 2 or 3, even though I don't
Mhm.
like have my criticisms. Um, I just don't think it's going to
I thought
happen
Batman
because,
vs Superman was your favorite movie of all time.
but like, I just don't think it's happening because they're not gonna sell, like, put out their IP, put out like, give an IP of like just a Zack Snyder's universe, to Netflix to finish its like, what does that gain them? I don't think
Mhm.
it's gonna gain them anything, to be honest.
Yeah, and we got Nicotina here. What's up, Nicotina? He says, "What's up, Isaac? Do you think hashtag sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix has legs?" I mean, I do think that I'm fine with the hashtag itself. Like, I'm fine with the existence of it. I've tweeted out myself. I do think it's almost impossible though. Like, it's literally a thing. I said this. I keep saying this. It's 1% chance, 99% faith. That's how I. That's how I like to put it out there. But I
Yeah,
do want to clarify that it's you got to make sure you go in it thinking that, hey, it's not going to happen. Because it's really, because when you look at everything surrounding it, number one, it's going to be probably one of the most expensive things ever, because you're going to have to rent out the characters themselves. Like, you're going to have to rent out Superman, Batman. Those are very expensive. Those are like icons. And then you're going to have to pay for the characters in it. Like, you're going to have to pay for the
Wonder
actors to
Woman.
come back, right? Wonder Woman. Well, every character but mainly Batman, especially. Batman would probably be the most expensive. That in and of itself is going to cost a lot, right? Uh, and then filming the movie in it of itself, that's going to be like 200 million at least. Everything is expensive to it, and it's like, it's more than likely, even if they do it, where's the profit going to come from? Like, with
the,
all that money that you spent, how do you even make that money back, right?
Yeah, I have no clue, because like if you rent these characters, that you're gonna spend a lot of money, including Batman. Batman's gonna be extremely hard to rent out just for doing Justice League 2 and 3. Then, uh, it when you make those movies back to back, that's gonna be more expensive. Like, and then like I don't think they're gonna make enough profit if this happens. Like, say like there's a 1% chance this happens.
Hmm.
I don't see them making profit. Like, they will be
Yeah,
spending more money to rent out these characters and make the movies than make a profit off of it.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot. That's why, to me, it's just 1% chance. You know, the rest of the chances, it's like, just business wise, I can't see it happening. But hey, you know what? If you want to support it, cool. Just make sure to keep that in mind. But Mwamba85DT says the DC fanboys are already saying Ant 3 isn't good, so I'm guessing people are trolling, even though the movie has not. Well, that's how it is always when a Marvel movie comes out. You're gonna have the MCU doubters go into it being like, the critics are shills. The critics are paid shills.
I
It's
don't
like,
think
bro,
it's
just chill.
like
Just wait till
just
the movie
DC
comes out.
fans. I don't think it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, that's
DC
what I was
fans.
saying. It's the MCU doubters, which can be Marvel fans, DC fans, or anyone that, even if you're not
Well,
into the comic book genre,
yeah.
because I know, like, right now it's the cool thing to hate Marvel, but like,
Yeah.
to me it's just wait till the movie comes out, right?
It
But
looks cool. Like, I got my tickets. I'm gonna see with my friend and stuff like that. I'm excited for it. Like, um, introducing Kang and everything like that. I think it's gonna be good. Like, and like
Mhm.
I hope it's good. Like, I Like I do get excited for some more projects that I might be anticipating. For me, it's gonna be Ant-Man. What else other projects are coming for Marvel?
Oh, this year,
Yeah.
the Marvels is coming out. Secret Invasion.
Okay, Secret Invasion.
Uh, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't know how I almost forgot that. It's like my most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah, those two. I'm not excited for the Marvels, but Secret Invasion.
Wow, is it because there's women in? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Secret
Everyone
Invasion.
cancel Arkham in the chat. I'm just kidding. Go on.
But Secret Invasion. I'm excited for. Is that the one with Nick Fury and everything like that?
Yeah, yeah, with the scrolls and everything.
The one thing I'm concerned about, the six episode thing, like.
Yeah. Oh, apparently John Campea has said that he actually saw the script, and he says that the first episode ends like with a big surprise, or something like that. But yeah, I want to give a happy birthday to Mwamba. Happy early birthday, man. Hope you have a good one. Then Red Rocks Vlog says, Isaac, which among the projects that James Gunn announced for DC that you're most excited for? Mine is Superman Legacy. Me too, man. To me, like I said, it's been far too long since we've had Superman on the big screen. It's been already a decade since we've had a Superman solo movie. To me, Superman is the pinnacle of heroes. He's like the face. Like when you think of a superhero, Superman always comes to mind. And to me, I'm just happy that we're getting a Superman movie. Like, and what's cool is that in 2025 we're gonna get Avengers, Kang Dynasty. We're gonna be getting Fantastic Four, Superman Legacy, and the Batman Part 2. That's gonna be a big year already, you know. But Arkham, what would be your most excited from the movies that James Gunn announced?
Rank them or something like that. You want me to
Just
rank
like
them
the first one that comes to mind. No,
Brave and the
just
Bold.
say like the number one, like the one that's like that popped into
Brave
your
and the
head
Bold.
first, you know? Brave and the
Brave and the
Bold?
Bold.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
a big fan of Damian Wayne?
I actually starting to grow to appreciate the character more. I know it's a hot take. I know not a lot of people like the character, but
Mm-hmm.
how he's being written now, like in the recent comics, like he has his own comic book series. He's developed better and written better that I started to appreciate and like the character more. Because like it's all about how the character's written. Like if you write the character good, you're gonna like the character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree completely too. Like to me, I always say this: I don't care what villain is used in the movie. I don't care what hero they use in the movie, as long as it's written well. Because you could get my favorite Marvel character of all time is Doctor Doom, right?
Yeah.
And Doctor Doom has been written twice horribly, and it doesn't matter what character they're using. If it's not good writing, it's not going to matter. I mean, Gore the God Butcher, he's cool in the comics, but guess what? They fucked him up in the movie, right? So like, it doesn't really matter that much as long as they have good characters, good story, good everything. You know, it's like
Yeah,
an
like
abundance of multiple things.
the one thing that I liked is they took the criticisms what people didn't like about the character in the comics. Like he's like in the comics, like I think in Grant Morrison's run and like whatever, he's very like ambitious. He's like he'll do whatever he wants and everything like that. It's like he's knowing as fuck and everything. That's what a lot of people say, and I can reiterate to that. Even in the comics, he's like that. But before, after that, when you progress to now, the character has progressed so much with the writing is better, and they took those criticisms and changed the character for the better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I like it's like if you give criticisms towards a character, they will change. They will change it. They will change it if it's not received very well, and change the character's writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I completely agree.
And I am
Let's
very
see.
excited of in the introduction of the Bat family too. Like you're gonna have like already established Batman, and you're
Mhm.
all gonna have already established Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, probably Batwoman, Signal, Huntress, Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown, Tim Drake, Robin, etc.
Imagine being the girl who's gonna play Batgirl in the movie, seeing the entire Bat family in that movie, but her movie never got released. I'm just kidding. You know what? I don't feel that bad. She still got paid for it. Okay, she still got a paycheck.
Yeah,
Although I
she
do feel
she she
bad that
did.
she didn't get to see her movie. But hey, I'm still, even after all of this, I'm still fine with them having decided not to release the movie, because to me, if it's as bad as they were saying it was, I think it's good for the DC brand not to have had, because right now DC can't afford bad movies, because right now it's kind of, for these next couple of years, it's right now DC having to regain confidence with not just the fans, but like with the audience as a whole, you know, because for the last few years DC was always memed on as the company that releases shit movies, you know. Even though I love most of the DCEU movies, you guys know I love the DCEU, it's still, with the general audiences, it wasn't as loved as many
It
people
wasn't
thought it
well
was, you know.
perceived. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't what like um they were hoping it was gonna be received more well than they thought it would.
Hmm. Yeah, and always remember says, if you don't want to watch the support Guns DC universe and are still a Snyderverse fan, just watch the DC movies that Zack has already made. Fortunately, lost this fight. I mean, I know I can understand. At the end of the day, consumers are completely allowed to choose whether or not they watch. If you're a Snyder fan, what I will say is, go support Rebel Moon, go support Army of the Dead. That's all I really can say, right? Um, but
Yeah, like
also,
just go support Zach. Like for me, this is my perspective. It's like you, like if you want to support Zack Snyder, just support him over Netflix. Support the projects that he's making. Support Rebel Moon. Like we can ask for his DC to be restored all day long, but like why not just support what he's doing right now?
mhm. I
That's
will
my
say I am
that's
excited
my opinion.
for the Authority. That one really interests me. And what
Oh, it's
more
very
interested
interesting.
me, yeah, what more interested me was that they said that that Superman Legacy will tie into this movie. And I would like for this DC universe to start off with like a moral ambiguity where the Authority is like, do everything necessary to protect. Superman's about protecting everyone, even the bad people. It's like it's gonna be an interesting parallel. And also Swamp Thing was probably the one that surprised me most, because I don't know, it was crazy that they even meant, because when I thought beginning of DC, I thought it was gonna be bringing Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, all the main Flash, everyone, but I didn't really think much of Swamp Thing. So that is cool to see that DC is going to diversify the type of content that they produce, you know? It's also gonna be cool to see Swamp Thing being connected to characters like Superman, Batman, and everyone, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
the Authority. I read the Authority.
mhm,
It's a very interesting team and concept because it's basically you have a bunch of heroes that want they want to do save the world best as possible, kind of like the Justice League, but do any means necessary. So like
mhm.
no matter if it's killing or not. Like
Like
if you read
Peacemaker.
so if you read Grant Morrison's run with Superman, I think it's Superman Authority. Um,
Mhm,
it's where Superman and the Authority team up. It teams up, and like you see like how brutal and this other kind of team where compared to the Justice League they wouldn't do that kind of way.
mhm,
It's like I would say the people that don't know these characters might be surprised how James Gunn is going to. I don't think he's gonna write it. I'm not sure, but I feel like a lot of people will probably like it. It's gonna be so different from the Justice League that like the people that don't know it will probably really like it.
mhm.
Same thing with Swamp Thing. I like Swamp Thing.
I do
He's
one
a
thing I
very
hope that
you could finish.
one thing I do hope that Authority does that Black Adam should have done is have you question if these people are heroes. Like there should be moments in the movie that you think, are these guys really doing what's good, what's bad? And I was hoping Black Adam did that, but Black Adam really wasn't a villain. He just killed people. Like that was really all that Black Adam did. And he was killing bad people, you know.
The Authority comics are
But
good.
Superwise says if Damien's yeah, I've read some. I'm not like I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not read like hundreds of Authority comics. At most, I probably have only read like 5 comics with the Authorities in the 10, somewhere around there. But I was like excited just knowing that Gunn brought them back. Even the way he talked about them was cool to see. It's cool to see that DC is going to expand a lot. You already got the Bat family.
I like
Apparently
the
with Superman, you're also
variety.
gonna Supergirl, and then the Swamp Thing. It's like DC is going
Booster
to
Gold.
really introduce a lot. Yeah, Booster Gold. I hope we get to see Ted. What was his last name?
Ted Cord.
That version of Blue Beetle. Yeah, Ted Korg. I really hope we do get to see him. This role.
What was
Apparently,
the
he's also going to
other?
be a reference in the
What
Blue
was the
Beetle
animated
movie.
project?
Which one?
What was the anime project that he announced? I think I forgot the name.
Oh, Creature Commandos.
Did you know the guy
Yeah.
that's in the middle? The guy that's with the beard in middle? That's Rick Flagg's dad.
Oh yeah, that I know. I just forgot. I forgot the picture, but I mean that's also gonna be interesting. And also they're bringing back Weasel. Weasel, everyone's favorite DC character. Am I right? I'm just kidding. But no, that looks interesting too.
I'm interested in like after the Flash, where they gonna keep canon and not, because this animated film is going to introduce like the Creature Commandos, and you can have Rick Flag dead. Are they gonna keep Rick Flag dead? Like because it's kind of confirmed a soft reboot. Are they going?
The only reason why I think they're keeping Rick alive, or not alive, dead, is because it was Gunn's movie, and I think Gunn doesn't want to take away from the impact of his movie. But that is disappointing because I thought Joel Kinnaman was great as Rick Flag, but it is what it is. I will say, I hope there's one guy they bring back, even if they reboot the Justice Society. I would like them to bring back Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, because I thought he was phenomenal as Dr. Fate. He gave me that cool old man, vibes, and then not only that, but the way he talks too is so like fancy that it like just matches Dr. Fate, right? The Superwise says Peter Safran saying Batgirl was unreleasable when he has. Yeah, Peter Safran saying Batgirl was unreleasable when he was behind such movies as Aquaman, Shazam, and Suicide Squad. Okay, he might have had something. I mean, those movies were very well received. Aquaman made $1 billion. Suicide Squad, Shazam, while they didn't make much, they were still very well received. I personally like all the 3 movies I mentioned. But no, with Batgirl, I think it's understandable. I just didn't like. I just if what they're saying is true, I think it's better for DC as a whole, because DC can't afford another major hit right now, and Superman Legacy is gonna have a lot of pressure on it, right? Because it's the debut, it's the first Superman movie in 12, or by the time we get there, it'll be 12 years. But there's so much pressure. If Superman Legacy fails, is hated, and doesn't make good money, then I think James Gunn's DC universe is going to start off on the worst note possible.
Yeah, I totally agree. I have a question for you.
What's the question?
Someone brought. I saw this kind of question on Twitter. If you had to pick your most anticipated Batman film, which one would you pick?
Oh, like the two Batman movies we're getting?
Because I've seen a lot of people more anticipated because they're introducing the Bat family. I've seen a lot of people more anticipated over the Batman 2.
I'll say the Batman 2 for 2 reasons. Number one, I already know this Batman. Like with Gunn's Batman, I don't know what we're getting, but with Robert Pattinson, it's like because we have that first movie, I already know the feeling of what we're getting. And number 2, I've always preferred lonely Batmans. I know that sounds like an asshole thing, but to me, Batman being alone I've always preferred him alone over him being with the Bat family, which I like the Bat family. It's just to me that dark brooding creature of the night that's alone and only Alfred's there. That I've always preferred that. So those are the two reasons. I'm still excited for Brave and the Bold.
That's fair.
But if you were to tell me I could only watch one of them, it would probably be Batman 2. Even
Yeah,
if it's not connected. Or obviously we know it's not connected to Gunn's DC. Or
For
maybe
me,
Gunn's
like
trying to surprise us and both of them are there's
I'm
two
excited for
Bruce
both,
Waynes.
but as a Batman fan and reader, I have grown to like the Bat family stories
Mhm.
more. I feel like the Batman character has grown, and I feel like the character has grown a lot with the Bat family, and the Bat family to me has been a lot of very interesting stories, and the dynamics are very intriguing. It's not like I don't like the solo Batman comics or stories. It's just the dynamic with the Bat family makes it more an interesting concept with him going against the villains and having that interaction with each family member. I always thought it
Mhm.
was interesting as a father figure with Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I like them. I don't know. I just have more of a feeling with the lonely Batman, you know?
Oh,
But
that's
we have
fine.
Hunter Iggy in the chat. He says, "What's up? What's up, man?" Antonio says, "Oh, I keep forgetting he didn't like Civil War, bro. I feel like Antonio just hates all the popular comics." I'm just kidding. I know his favorite comics is the New 52. I know that's his favorite. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I do have I have one close friend that's a big comic fan. All the other Marvel DC fans that I know in person are more just fans of the movies and shows. But the one a friend of mine that reads the comics, uh he actually hates the Civil War movie, but loves like the comic book. Which I do prefer the comic book version, but I like what the movie did. It was unique in of itself, you know.
I do
But
understand
yeah.
why some people don't like it. It's because it's kind of a loose adaptation, but not really the best because they cut oh they cut probably a lot out probably in production and stuff like that. I think
Hmm.
people expected it to be exactly like the comic. I think that was kind of the issue.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Dr. Fate. Man, I'm really behind on the chat. If anything, this gives us a Batman Beyond live film. I don't want to break the bad news, but before James Gunn came in, there was a confirmation that there was going to be a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as older Bruce Wayne. So this actually is kind of the opposite, that it actually stopped the Batman Beyond movie from happening, which I'm fine with, because if you are doing Batman, I think it's better to establish Batman first. Although I would
It
like
was
them to
gonna be
do Batman
modern
Beyond
day.
as an Elseworld story. Yeah, I'm still surprised. Wait, well, no, never mind. I'm not surprised. I'll say once the other Batman movies are done, I'm fine with them doing Batman Beyond, because right now we are going back and forth with two different Batmans, you know.
Yeah,
So I think, because even Zaslav himself doesn't want that too many Batmans, because I think that was also one issue. It's weird. Batman and uh, and with Superman, we barely get any of him
yeah.
in at least movie form. Um, but yeah,
With Batman
let
Beyond,
me pull up Superwise's comment.
I wouldn't mind Batman Beyond, but here's the thing: like we were gonna get Batman Beyond, but it was the most kind of stupid thing. Is like they were gonna make it like after the Batgirl movie, like it would his next Michael Keaton's project was gonna be a modern Batman Beyond, where he was gonna replace I guess Batman in the DCEU, that you're gonna have Batman Beyond the modern day. And I think that was stupid because the whole point of Batman Beyond is it's kind of in the future. Like, makes no sense to have Batman Beyond in the
Hmm.
modern day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
also
like
think if you're doing like an Elseworld movie, I feel like if you really want to establish it to be Elseworld, you do like a different like that universe different than the one we have, right? Otherwise, there's kind of no point in doing it, especially in the day and age where cinematic universes are like the popular thing. But yeah, Superwise says Black Adam's of course garbage, as you know. Man, I'm telling you, I think Superwise hates anything that doesn't have Jenna Ortega in it. I'm just kidding. As you know, however, Pierce Brosnan was perfect casting. If we soft rebooting, yeah, you can 100% bring him back and not nerf him. Yeah, I will say, I like the Black Adam movie. I enjoyed it, but I thought it was a little silly that Dr. Faith got killed by Sabak. I won't lie to you. Not saying Sabak isn't strong, of course he is, but like, I feel like Dr. Faith, as intelligent as he is, would have avoided death, you know?
And they
But then
underpowered
again, I think
Dr.
that guy's
Fate.
traumatized because he like sees the future of everyone. I feel like that shit really traumatizes you.
That too, but they
But yeah, let's see.
underpowered the character with Dr. Fate because usually he's very powerful. So he would easily be able to defeat Sabak, but like they kind of underpowered the character that he's supposed to be.
Mhm.
That's also a thing.
But the thing is, James Gunn says that they're gonna do a Sabak spin-off movie. I'm just kidding. Imagine if that happened. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be interested, but like it'd be like a weird choice, much weirder than doing like
Yeah.
Creature Commandos. Let's see, where was I? Juan Garcia says, "Yeah, I wanted Black Adam to be great or okay, but in the end, it just didn't deliver." I personally really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. To me, I actually rewatched it a week ago, and I thought I had fun with it. I mean, it's not like The Dark Knight or the Batman. The writing's definitely poor, but like I ultimately had fun with it. It's kind of that movie you go there, you just eat your popcorn, watch the movie, and then kind of you just go home. That's kind of how I saw Black Adam. Let's see. Vortex says, I don't think they can pull Batman and Robin in live action. I'll say this. I think they can, but I'm going to say this straight up. I don't think an 11-year-old Robin works. I think if you do Robin, it's a teenage years, and he wouldn't just have a stick. He would have a lot more armory. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I almost called you Vortex. Arkham.
I think they can. Like, it's just all how. Like, here's the thing: you can get like, how old is Damian Wayne? Like, when he becomes Robin?
Wasn't he like around 12 or 13ish?
I think
Probably a little
14.
older. I
So
don't remember.
you could do
14,
it.
yeah.
Like, so 14.
Yeah, 14 I'll say is good enough. 11, that's too young.
Yeah,
you know?
that's with Dick Grayson, with probably around that. So 14, like you can pull off with 14, like you can pull off Batman, Robin, like all this fantasy stuff. That's what the DCU is for. Is you have all this fantasy, obnoxious comic book stuff that does not make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends. I'm also
14
gonna
is
wonder how
not
they're
too
gonna do
young.
this
That's
too.
his exact age. Yeah.
I'll say Well, I mean, there's some 14-year-olds who are really strong. Like I remember I had this one friend that by the time he was 14, back when I was in high school, the dude had like a 6-pack. He had muscles. Like there's some 14-year-olds that are very physically fit. So I think that you could still do that with damn it, I almost said Dick Damien. Damien, you could do that. I don't know. I hope it's not younger than 14 because then that would be kind of silly, you know. I don't know, but like Arkham said, as long as you write it well, nothing else matters.
Yeah, and it's all, and because this is very comic, like I think like it's gonna be kind of silly anyway. Like I think when James Gunn's making this universe, I think it's gonna be a drastic change on. I don't think it's gonna have any realism, to be honest. I have to be honest, because like he's going by comics and everything like that. So like there is a possibility he can make his universe more comic booky. There's a possibility that there is no realism. Like the difference between the DCEU and probably the
Mhm.
DCU is probably. I feel
I
like
mean,
the DC.
even his Suicide Squad, well, they're still pretty grounded. They're
Yeah,
wacky, but like grounded, you know.
yeah, but like there's a possibility with that. So like
Okay,
for
I think my internet went out. It just told me that the bars are low.
what happened? Hello. Isaac, did something happen? That's not good. But yeah, I think the I think it'll work. Like, I think James Gunn will probably be make it like it's a very comic booky universe where these things can happen. So like having Batman, Robin, and the Bat Family, it can work. It can totally work. I can see I can see the vision and everything like that. I know it's a hot take. Have Batman with. I would like Batman to have the classic blue. I would like the Batman hush suit with the blue and gray Batman hush symbol and everything like that. Uh, where is it? I have it right here. Let me find the Batman hush. Let's see. I think the Batman hush suit. I would like the live action because you have the grounded and then you have the DCU. DCU should I rather have the blue and gray. The thicker the Tinker sounds like a name someone who 90 seniors. Wi-Fi sucks ass. I'm sorry to hear that, Isaac. I feel bad. It really sucks. But yeah, I stand by it. Like, I think it can work. I think Mitch. I think it can
All right, I'm
basically.
back. Are
I've
you working
been
out?
rambling, but
Bro, that was weird. It just kicked me out.
I was saying that I would like to have the blue and gray Batman suit. I would like to see that in the DCU because you already have
Mhm.
the black and gray in Pattinson's universe, so it would be good to differentiate between the colors.
You know what I would do? I would make the suit pink. Just go crazy. Make it now. That's how you go unique. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I would like it. I think they can do it. You know
Make
what
it
they
dark
should?
blue,
They
like
should just use the same costume that Adam West used. Boom, perfect. I'm
I'll
just
show you
kidding.
the one I'm talking about.
But yeah, Antonio's right. Tomorrow we're gonna get a little teaser for the Flash, which we are getting a full trailer Sunday on Super Bowl day, and we're gonna get our first poster, which feels like forever because it's been years. I was still in freaking high school when I was talking about the Flash movie. You know, it's like God damn, it's been so long. Finally, we're gonna get. You know what? I feel like when the Flash trailer drops, I'm gonna think it's fake just because I don't believe the movie exists. Let's see. David Riley says, Multiverse movies, Arkham Gaming. I have returned from an entertaining live stream from Saggy Mountains talking about this very subject. That's cool, man. Welcome back. And then we got proof of that Antonio here loves the new 52 Batman and Flash. And it won't pop my comment. Okay, now it popped up.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
the new
let's
52
see.
is bad.
Superwise here says, happy the Beyond movie got canceled because I don't want a modern day. No, oh wait, we were already talking about that. Yeah. And then here's Axel. What's up, Axel? My favorite Australian. He says Michael Keaton, he's old. Wait, he is? I thought Michael Keaton was like in his 20s. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's pretty old. Like I remember that was the first, like under Hamada, that's what they wanted to do, just use that Batman as like a Nick Fury
Yeah.
type. And I'm sorry,
That
a
wa-
DC universe should not have Batman like that. You
yeah,
know?
this does not work.
Oh, the suit you're showing in your picture, I think that would be the best way to do it, live
Yeah.
action. Yeah,
I
like a dark
tried,
blue.
like, it's weird when you try to crop it, it does this long freaking triangle thing.
A triangle. Does that mean it's the Illuminati?
Oh, not triangle,
I'm just
rectangle.
kidding.
Like, you know when it usually when you put an image in and stuff like that, but sometimes it doesn't work, and you have to move it up and move it down, and kind of
Mhm.
like that. That's the best I could do.
Mhm.
I
But I
would,
thought
I
your
would
favorite Batman was Dark Knight Returns.
no.
But it says there in your headline.
I know
Says
people are not
Arkham.
gonna like this hot take, but I wouldn't mind either. Like for me, I'm in the neutral zone, so like I know people on Twitter are debating, oh, have it with underwear, without. Who fucking cares? Like for me, just make a suit that looks good. If it works in if it works in the universe, then it's fine. It's like I feel like people have been bitching about this forever, to be honest.
Mhm. What's up, CJ? How you doing? He says, "All right, I'm here. Big peepees in chat
Would,
only."
would you be fine with
Whoa.
it?
The underwear? Yeah, I'm fine with the underwear. As long as it doesn't look goofy, I'm fine with it. And for the most part, even like the Christopher Reeves, like even all the goofy looking ones, even those look normal. The underwear, I'd be fine with it. Um, but yeah,
Uh,
I mean, it would be interesting to see if they go with the dark blue gray scheme. You know.
Yeah, I like the Batman Hush is very unique, and I like how it's like dark blue and dark gray. It goes very well. I feel like if you do it this way, how Jim Lee does it, it'll be done well.
Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I'll say the Brave sounds like some porno name. I'm just kidding. It does sound like it though. The Brave and the Bold. But let's see. What comment should I take? Oh yeah, but Arkham, are you excited to see the Flash trailer Sunday, or do you think that DC's been lying to us and that movie doesn't actually exist?
The Flash. I'm excited for the
Bro,
Flash.
you hurting back there?
Uh,
Did
my
someone fuck with you and you're like hitting them now? I'm just kidding.
no, my parents are doing shit.
Mhm.
Um,
Your
for
your parents are hitting you? I'm just
no,
kidding.
no, no,
I'm
no,
just
no, 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 no. Now they're like taking out trash and stuff like that. But for the Flash, I'm excited for the Flash. Like, for me, it's exciting that I don't know freaking shit.
Mhm.
Like, I know it's weird. Like, the I like sometimes I do like a mystery. Like, you know what? Sometimes like you don't know a lot about a movie and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they don't show that much. Here's the thing. This is with me with movies. I think movies show a little too much within trailers, and I firmly believe that. And I do like how I think other movies kind of should take by the Flash playbook where they don't show that much. Like, yes, we haven't got a trailer, but I think it's also good we're not getting as much because it's good to have a mystery and good to not have basically a big portion shown, and it gives you kind of that kind of anticipation. Do you agree with me about the trailers and stuff like that with companies they show a little too much?
Yeah, like I do hope that like I would prefer a trailer only show you a cool couple things and then that's about it. But it is unfortunate because a lot of times they do depend in the marketing to show you all like the cool stuff and that kind of ruins it. I don't know. To me it's like a mixture of both things, you know. I as some like especially if it's a movie, like there's some things I'm fine. Like with Transformers Rise of the Beast, I was never gonna watch that, but because I like the trailer, I was fine with it. But like with movies like Ant-Man or like any Batman movie, like that those are movies that I'm gonna watch even if a trailer never existed, you know?
Yeah, I
Uh,
was always gonna watch the Flash because like it's like a
because Ezra
character.
Miller is your favorite. I'm just kidding.
Uh, it's a character that I've liked in the comics. Like I read Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash,
Mhm.
etc. And it's like I like the Flash. He's a unique character. He can travel through time. He goes through the multiverse. He has unique villains like Reverse Flash, Trickster, etc. Doc,
Yeah, he's a
um,
very interesting character.
yeah, and I'm intrigued who the villain is. Is it gonna be Future Flash? Is it gonna be Dark Flash? Like we don't know. Like that. That's
Yeah, I
what.
think it's Dark Flash, but then
That,
again, I could be wrong.
that's what
Oh,
kind
and
of excites me.
General
Is like
Zod.
yeah, that too. That's what kind of excites me is the mystery. The mystery of like
Hmm.
the the movie. Like you don't know that much, but speculating a character like the Flash about the multiverse, time traveling, it's a good conversation to have, to be honest, because like the Flash as a character, I like Batman um a lot, but the Flash is a very intriguing and interesting character that like has a lot of interesting stories that has to do with time travel and the multiverse. That I think that's the reason why I'm very excited, because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like
Hmm.
it's gonna be inspired by Flashpoint and the multiverse. So like you don't know what's gonna happen. That's kind of the exciting part. Is like knowing nothing to me is kind of exciting because I will be surprised what happens, because a lot of movies kind of spoil that surprise
Yeah.
within trailers, because like remember with kind of BVS they spoiled the Doomsday and everything.
That I'll never forgive him for that. That was so stupid. It's like it's funny because general audiences don't even know who Doomsday is. Why even spoil that? You already have Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in the market. Right? It's like, bro, that was so dumb. Why do you even spoil Doomsday like that?
Yeah, that like that's why I'm fine with they show lesser things, is because I want to be surprised. I don't want to see some big reveal like Doomsday or whatever what they show. Like that's why for me, the less that I get, the more excited I get, is because if I just get one trailer or a second trailer and it shows absolutely like doesn't spoil a lot, I'm fine. Like you don't have to show me final trailer, just show me two trailers, then I'm fine.
Hmm. Also, what's up, Kamuzu and Tony Robinson? How y'all doing? Kamuzu says, "I'm a man who can give you something." That sounds like something straight from a porno. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it
From
does.
Gang. I'm a man that
But
can give you something. Starts unzipping.
but
I'm just kidding.
I I'm interested in what the poster's gonna be like. I'm excited. I want this poster to be like. I want the poster to be very good and stuff. I think the posters for the Flash or promo art, or I guess the promo art, as you can say, has been pretty good. I've liked this so far, so like I think it's gonna be pretty good, and they're putting all their marketing on this
Hmm.
Flash movie, so like it better be very good, um because I know a lot of people have been saying the marketing for Shazam 2 hasn't been good. I do understand, because they're putting more marketing probably for the Flash. Because if they had picked between one, if you were a business person, if you had to pick one between Shazam 2 or the Flash, which one would you pick for the marketing, to push the marketing?
Oh, easily Flash, especially with Michael Keaton coming back. There's like a lot to market with that.
Yeah, so like it kind of does make sense.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
do
be
hope
interesting.
I do hope the one thing that they have to do is blow people away with this show. It has to. I do think it has to change people's minds to see the movie and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But,
Yeah, but the real question is, so we have from February till what is it, January? No, not
June.
January. June or July? Yeah, June.
June.
Is it June? Yeah, we have till then. How many crimes do you think Ezra Miller is going to commit by that time? I'm just kidding, bro. I feel like the day before the Flash comes out, we're gonna find out that Ezra Miller like killed somebody. That's gonna be like the worst thing. Like that would be the. I'm just kidding. No, I do hope Ezra doesn't do anything. I hope he's getting help.
It's
But I
good
don't
thing.
know.
It's good that he's getting help and stuff like that. Here's my
Yeah.
thing. Like, here's my thing. Is like, he's probably not gonna be coming back as a Flash and stuff like that. Like, I don't think he's gonna come back. But I am happy that he is getting help because, because
Yeah.
the stuff that he's done, it is very hard to forgive. Like, throwing a freaking chair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't you like throw a chair at, I guess, someone or a teacher or something like that?
Yeah, he threw a chair at this girl. That he did get arrested for, and I think he got bailed. I don't. To be fair, I've not really kept that much with it, but there's a lot that happened with Ezra, and it was like I think it was like 2 months of just every day we kept hearing about Ezra Miller. Everyone was arguing about Ezra Miller. I was like, bro, like, come on, at least wait till the Flash movie comes out. Then we just don't have to talk about you anymore.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
But like, yeah, he threw one chair at a girl. Of course, 2 years ago like 2 years ago he choke slammed a girl so crazy that we've never gotten an answer about that, you know. But there's been that one we did get a video of that one 2 years ago. But
Yeah.
Kamuzu asked me, can I come on the stream? No, Kamuzu, you cannot come on. Oh fuck, how did you appear, Kamu? Yo, Kamu.
Hello.
Hello, racist. I'm just kidding. How are you doing, Kamu?
Oh, tired.
Okay. So, you know what? Why don't you restore the Snyderverse? You make like a Netflix movie. You make like a Lego movie, but it's both part 2 and part 3 of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Possibly. I need like a lot of money for that.
Well, Arkham can give you $5. Does that count? I'm just kidding. You know what? Super chat money goes to Kamuzu. I'm just kidding. I think YouTube takes like half of it or something around that.
Yeah, they take.
Yeah, they do.
They take
Damn.
like. I think they take like 5. I think 20% they take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fucking sucks. But Quan says, John Campea said on his show he's been hearing about the Flash one. That's amazing. Yeah, I've never heard this much praise for a DC movie, and it's not just now. Even before Gunn and Zazev came in, all you kept hearing were people talking about how great this movie is. So that's why I'm excited for it. I remember everyone saying that, oh, Gunn saying it's good doesn't mean anything. Well, the only reason why I think it means something is because he kept highlighting the Flash movie over all the other movies. And it's also been said since way before we knew there was going to be a reboot. So that's interesting.
That doesn't really say much. Like, I am excited that the Flash movie is probably going to be good. But that's also concerning about the other movies. Like, it is Shazam 2.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Maybe all the others are really bad that it makes the Flash movie look good.
like, if Shazam 2 is bad, then that's not going to be... That, like... Blue Beetle, for me, I'm a little concerned because we haven't heard shit.
Oh, is it because the guy's Mexican, huh? I'm just kidding.
It's just we haven't heard really anything. It's like, I know it's not until August, but I feel like we should have some update of the film or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's and hearing that the Flash, he praised the Flash a lot. That's a good thing for the Flash movie, but that doesn't sound good for the rest of the movies. Like, is Aquaman 2 gonna be trash? Is Shazam 2 gonna be trash? Is Blue Beetle gonna be bad? It's like what is one film going to be good better than all of them?
Yeah.
Like, it is a little concerning because, like, yes, it's good for the Flash, but it's also concerning for the other movies.
Yeah. But So the real question is, how many crimes do you think Ezra will commit by the time we get the movie? Uh,
Um,
like
I'm estimating like 60 body count.
what? Ezra's last name's gonna be changed to Ezra Dahmer. I'm just kidding. But no, I really do hope that Ezra gets some help. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do think that Shazam 2 will be good, Aquaman, but then again, we won't know till we see the movies. But I'm excited for the Flash because even that first teaser trailer, I rewatched it like a couple weeks ago, and it just like it looks good even with that small amount of time. I don't know. But
Yeah,
we'll just have
I,
to
I
wait and
really
see.
like the teaser. Like the teaser, like uh, it was very good. I feel like the Flash will be a success after next my Ezra will be announced on tour. Yeah, he's probably
Yeah,
good.
I think this is what I think is gonna happen. Right now, we're not gonna get an answer. Right now, everyone's gonna say that Ezra's gonna stay because obviously the last thing you do before a movie is say that your star is not going to continue. That's the last thing you do. What I
Yeah,
think will
never do that.
happen, there's either going to be two things that happen. Yeah, there's only going to be two options, I think. One of them is after the movie gets his DVDs, like around, I don't know, September, October, once the DVDs come out, digital, streaming, whatever, once it's done with its theatrical run and everything, I think then there will be an announcement that Ezra will not continue
So
and
like
that's
the
over.
Henry Cavill situation.
Yeah, similar to that. Or if he does stay, I think what will happen is after the movie comes out, there will be like a big apology to everyone saying from Ezra. Maybe it'll be a video or whatever. I don't know. It to me, it just seems more likely they're not going to continue because I don't think DC wants to have that stress with Ezra, especially with an early universe starting. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see and find out.
I do
Ultimately, I
agree.
just hope for the best outcome. You know.
I do agree. I think this is gonna be with every actor. I think the only person that's like technically staying, like I think Jason Momoa is not staying as Aquaman, but I think he's probably gonna be Lobo. I think Zachary Levi, there is a possibility he could stay because he is kind of very um he's friends with the CEO. He's friends with James Gunn and Pierce Safran, and he was on a family trip with Pierce Safran, and I don't think that's like he could just be like hanging out with his friend, but like I think he already has it has he are I feel like he's already safe, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know, but what do you think about this, Kamo? Do you think Ezra's staying, or do you think this is all just PR? Like, what do you think?
Um, I'd hope he's out. That's it. Because
Mm.
the stuff surrounding this. Because if he's not out, then I can see a lot of people being mad about this.
Yeah, no, I do. One thing I will say, it is weird how charitable people were to Ezra Miller, especially when all of this was happening. That's one thing that really frustrates me until this day. Because if it had been anyone else, I think people would have been calling that person an abuser. Especially because there is a clip of that I really till this day am frustrated that we never got an answer for. But there's a clip of Ezra Miller having choke slammed a girl. It looks fake, but could we at least get a
Well,
confirmation it's fake or not?
I
They
mean,
never
I
come.
wouldn't say it's a choke slam.
Bro, come on.
Well,
You're still choking someone and throwing them on the
well,
floor.
yeah, it
I
was
mean,
still pretty bad.
as long as they give us an answer, that's all I wanted. Like they were saying, "Hey, that was a drunk incident. Maybe it was provoking him." At least give us that. But it was just kind of like hush, hush. Um, but I will say this
Yeah,
though.
Also, fake
I will
news.
say
I
this.
have
it
not
was
deported anybody.
it was never
Oh, I
confirmed.
just read Kamuz's headline. It says you've deported 420 Central American. Why Central American specifically, Kamuz?
Fake news. All right.
But it's the headline, Kamu. You can never lie to about the headline. The headline's there for a reason. I do like
But
to confirm
Muslim
I was
life.
the first guy to milk a cow. Everyone looked at me crazy when I milked the damn cow. But hey, now y'all be putting milk everywhere, like on your cereal, drink milk. So you're welcome. I did what y'all wanted me to do. I'm just kidding. I will say that the first guy to milk a cow I feel like that guy was probably seen as a perv or creepy. Because think about it, who the heck knew there was milk there?
Uh-huh. He probably
um,
just said, "Hey, well, if I like squeeze this."
yeah,
But I do
we and it's
agree.
weird because farmers never ask cows for consent. So,
Oh
I
yeah,
think we got to cancel
let's
cow
just follow
owners.
it.
I'm not wrong. But what were you saying, Arkham?
No, I said I do agree. Like it's kind of weird that no one called out that kind of video, but now people are calling it the stuff out. I don't know. I think it's all because he was the Flash. No one wanted to call this shit out.
Yeah, when that first happened, I remember it was like 2020. This was like I think a month before I started my channel. It's I think about to be my 3-year anniversary. But I remember when it happened. At first, a lot of people were talking about it. Everyone's like saying, "Oh, the Flash is no longer," and there was even fake scoops being like, "Oh, Ezra Miller is done as the Flash. It's over." And then I think after a week, everyone forgot, except me because I uploaded like a video like 10 months later, or maybe even a year later, just reminding people, "Was like, hey guys, this video exists. We still don't have an answer." And then I think 11 months after I uploaded that video, all the Hawaii stuff was going on. That video gained so much virality. I remember everyone telling me that video aged really, really well. And I remember like it was crazy, that scenario, But yeah, no, that's how it was at first. I don't know, but it's unfortunate that people just kind of forgot about it. It's like if it was fake or if it was just a small incident, at least tell us that, you know, because all we have for context is him choking a woman. That's like, come on.
Yeah, people say like my friends like does film and stuff like that. So like I showed him the video and stuff like that. So like he says it does look fake, but it would have been nice to have confirmation. If you have a video like that, you should confirm if it's fake or not. Like even if say like the girl says like I don't know, like people are into freaky shit and tell them choke them, actor choke them or something like that. But like,
Mhm.
I feel like it would have been nice if you had confirmation if it was fake or real, like because like it's hard to tell now what's real and fake now.
Mhm. Yeah. Like my
like,
videos, I'm not even real. I'm an AI. There is no Isaac. I'm a computer. The
have you
first
seen
computer
those AI?
YouTuber.
Have you seen those AI videos?
Yeah, it's scary. All I keep thinking is Terminator.
Hey, Vortex, pause.
What the Vortex say?
So easy to fake all Ezra Mills. So easy to fake. What?
So easy to fake. All Ezra's PR team has to do is say it's fake, and y'all would believe
No,
it.
I'm talking about the other comment.
Which one? Don't ask why I put my PP in PP. What?
What?
Oh wait, no, you talking about this one? I choke
Yeah.
women every day. What you mean? Damn, we got
What?
Andrew Tate here. I'm just kidding. Vortex says I'm the first guy to have sex. I wonder who was the first guy to do that. Probably just
Um,
Adam.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. Oh, Jared Leto is CEO of Sex after a brand new hit movie called Morbius. With the Dr. Michael Morbius showed up, and then he said the iconic "It's Morbing time" line. Oh, Kamazu, do you have Lego Morbius yet, or has it not released?
It's released. I don't have it.
Dang, you know what? We gotta start GoFundMe to get Kamazu that Morbius
Yes,
Lego. Is it just a
guys.
comic accurate Lego?
Yeah, it's just comic extra one. I
Yeah,
need
they
guys
didn't
donate
release anything.
$25.
Yeah, they didn't release anything with Jared Leto or some Morbius. I think they probably knew it wasn't gonna make much, so they saved a lot of money by not getting shirts, what or toys, because they didn't even have a Funko Pop for it. Uh, that's funny. Vortex says he has Lego Morbius. Dang, Kamu, you're gonna let him take your Lego Morbius like that?
Um, what's your address?
Is
Wow.
Curious.
308. Just kidding. Yeah, everyone, you know what? Drop your addresses in the chat. We promise that we will dox you. I'm just kidding. Juan Garcia says, man, I can't wait for the Flash. Ezra can body slam a school bus full of kids, and I'll still go and watch the Flash. Man, that's pretty specific, man. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
that
didn't
that
think
is
of
very specific. Like,
that. Why a school bus of kids? Why not a school bus of, I don't know, the people in the subways in New York? But then
why
again, New
not
York is
school?
non-existent according to George.
Why not school bus
I'm
of
just-
pillows?
Whoa, what are you trying to say, Arkham? Are you trying to say pillows don't matter? Wow, man, pillows have souls.
PLM guys, PLM.
But
Pillows matter. That's gonna be the new hashtag.
I have a question. Like,
No,
you
you
with the
cannot
Flash.
answer. I'm just kidding.
For
Wait,
you
what'd you
with the
say?
Flash, are you because I know some people are having trouble separating the art from the artist. Are you how are you gonna watch like the movie? Like, are you gonna separate the art from the artist, or just watch it regularly stuff like that?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak into the red carpet premiere, and I'm gonna choke Ezra Miller. I'm just kidding. No, I'm planning on watching it opening day because either way, I'm still very excited for the movie. Like you were saying earlier, Arkham, the character of the Flash has always been very exciting, especially because this is gonna take inspiration from one of my favorite comic books, The Flashpoint. It's also gonna be the ending of the DCEU. Also, my favorite DCU villain till this day is still General Zod, Michael Shannon. I thought he was perfect in seeing him come back. I'm more excited for his return than Michael Keaton's Batman because even though I like his Batman, I don't love his Batman. I don't really feel much nostalgia, but I do like Michael Keaton as an actor. So I'm really excited to see what they have. But like Kamuzu, what are you gonna watch The Flash? Or are you not? What are your thoughts on that?
As of now, I did not want to watch The Flash. There's
Wow,
like
is it because there's
nothing
white
that's
people there?
interesting.
You racist? I'm just kidding. Wait, what are you saying,
Yeah,
Kamuzu?
a
Wait,
Mexican Supergirl turns me away.
that is true.
So,
Although she's Colombian, you race. I guess that headline's true. Kam the Conqueror has racist thoughts every day. I'm just kidding.
fake news, guys. Okay, I like all
Man,
the
I
races.
wonder how it feels like to be Sasha Calle right now, bro. Your debut of Supergirl is about to come up, but now you find out you're probably not going to be Supergirl anymore, and now there's going to be a solo Supergirl movie.
Did you hear
Yeah,
that?
it's like a one-time thing.
Yeah,
Did you hear
and
that?
I think she was promised there would be like spin-offs. But what were you
Probably
saying,
never
Arkham?
gonna happen.
Yeah, now no more. At least as far as we know.
Yeah, like apparently they're for the ending, people are getting confused. They thought cutting they cut out. They are cutting out Sasha Kaye and Michael Keaton out of the ending. And pro
Man, I feel like this movie
and
has so many different endings that got cut out.
yeah. It does make sense if that gets cut out because Michael Keaton's not returning as Batman. And I doubt Sasha Kai is continuing as Supergirl. Like, let's be
But she's hot.
Doesn't matter.
But anyway,
For me,
the
it's
Super Bowl trailer better do something.
better do something.
I think it'll be a good trailer. I think it'll be solid. I don't know. I hope they show us scenes of Flash hitting women. That'd be like the best. I'm just kidding. It's just gonna be like it's gonna be all the videos of all the crimes that Ezra Miller committed, and it's just gonna be all in the trailer. And that was the whole point of it.
What do you want to see in the trailer specifically to get you hyped, Kamuzo? Specifically,
Morbius.
like, what do you for you for trailer? What does the trailer have to do for you to get you to see the movie? Like, specifically.
Well, I do want to see at least some good moments, like some clips of action. I want to see Batfleck, Keaton, Supergirl, and I don't know, possibly if they wanted to, they could show Wonder Woman.
I don't think they'll show Wonder Woman, but like I could see the rest.
Yeah, that's possibly
Okay, like
50-50.
that's fair. I could see that, but I don't think they'll show. A lot of people are thinking they're gonna show Dark Flash in the first trailer. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that.
Yeah, definitely not. I think they're keeping them a surprise.
Yeah, but things happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be. I do wonder at what the reception's. What's gonna interest me. Is there gonna be people boycotting the movie? Is there gonna be a lot of people? I do wonder how much the movie will make, because that'll be interesting. But I don't know. I'm already excited. Even though the trailer is like the most god awful thing, I think I'm still gonna watch it. Like if it's like real bad, the trailer, I think I would still be like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. You know.
Yeah, I guess they watch it. Like I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But like, it's gonna be interesting and stuff like that. Like,
Mhm.
it's gonna see like because I've always thought this like the Flash should have been coming out in December, to be honest, not
Mhm.
like June, because like if
you mean like this December or last December?
this December, like
Okay, because the last one it would have competed with Avatar.
I've always, because it's the last DCEU movie. I've always thought like you could Aquaman. I feel like Aquaman should be coming in the summer, and the Flash should be coming in December. So it ends out the whole universe, and it's like a clean slate. I would have. Wouldn't you agree with that? I remember we had this talk about like where the Flash should have go.
Yeah, I would have liked Flash to have been like the final movie. Because even if, let's say, Momoa stays as Aquaman, even if that happened, it would have been cool to have that second movie kind of feel like part of the ending, and then have Flash be the ending. And I think you could have highlighted that too.
Oh,
But you can't do that now anymore, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like all you're gonna do is cause people now to go see Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2.
How do you
Um,
think Blue Beetle will do? Because like we haven't
I don't
seen
know.
anything.
I think it will make decent money. I think there's gonna be a lot of Latino audiences going to the movie. I think Zolo Maridueña has he's not like a big actor yet, but he's somewhat recognizable due to Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
But I don't
yeah.
know.
I think
I guess it depends on the trailers. It just depends if the movie looks good. I don't think. I think it will make less than Black Adam, though. I'll say that, like around 300 to 400 million. But then again, Blue Beetle's much lower budget, so even if it makes less than Black Adam, it's still a win.
If I had to
But I don't
be,
know.
Russell
What
Brown's
are you saying,
name
Arkham?
that's playing Blue Beetle.
no, if I had to be honest, if I had to do like a what will make more money? I feel like um I always think no matter what's happening with certain actors, I still do think Aquaman 2 will make money. Like,
Oh
not
yeah, I
I
mean, we
won't.
have to remember the first one was like it like came out in a time where DC was like at its worst, and yet it made $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it
I'm
also came out
surprised.
It came out the same month. Bumblebee, Mary Poppins, and Into the Spider-Verse came out. You have to remember that too. So it's like it seems like there's a lot on Aquaman's shoulders. Like, it was kind of like that surprise
I think
Yeah, that was really
package.
surprising.
I think the Flash and
Uh-huh.
Aquaman will do very good. Like if I had to estimate, I guess Flash at least 600 or 700 million, like around there. Aquaman 2, I think probably make at least close to. I think it could make a billion, but close to 900 if it doesn't. If it doesn't make a billion. Shazam 2, I don't really have a high bar of the box office. I think it's, I guess, barely go. I think it'll make, I guess, surpass the first box office, but not by much, to be honest. Because
Yeah.
it's the same problem that I had with the first Shazam. It's squished in in a
Yeah.
month.
I remember that Shazam movie was like Christmas movie, but it came out during
Yeah,
like March.
wrong,
I
bad
do feel
time.
bad because that movie came in between Captain Marvel and Endgame. That's such a short time
Yeah, people
period
are
to
on the
make
Marvel
money.
train at that point.
But Blue
Yeah.
Beetle, Blue Beetle, I think Blue Beetle will do better, probably than Shazam, to be honest, because
Mhm.
it's in August. I don't think there's that much in August.
I remember when I went to go watch Shazam. So when Shazam came out, a week before they actually did an early release for one day, and I think that's the first time I ever went to a movie that was early. But I remember I didn't have a Shazam shirt, so I just wore something that was close enough, and I wore a Flash logo shirt. And I remember this like old lady there was like, "Oh, that's a cool Shazam shirt," and I didn't even correct her because I felt bad. I was like, you know what? I'll let you think that. But then again, if you're like an average guy, all you see is a lightning bolt, really. Although one's like very thin and one's like very chunky. Uh, but yeah, and also I do want to confirm Vortex is correct. I do have 90 ounces of cocaine, weed, marijuana, and heroin. If you guys want to hit me up, I'm just kidding. My lawyer has advised me to say I'm joking. I'm just kidding. But no, with the movies, so we have Blue Beetle, Shazam, Aquaman, Flash. I don't think any of them will make a billion, but that's all right. Not every movie needs to make a billion.
Yeah.
Flash and Aquaman, I think at most they will both make around 800, maybe just maybe 900 million. Blue Beetle, like I said, will probably make a little around the numbers that Black Adam made, maybe a little less. I don't know. And Shazam, I think it'll make almost exactly what it made last time, maybe a little more. I don't know, but I'll say I do think if you're betting on any movie to succeed this year, it's going to be either Aquaman or Flash.
I think both of them will succeed. But I do think because Shazam is like you're going against a lot with Shazam. Like what you have with Shazam in the month. Was it
Mhm.
going? Was Shazam
Creed,
2,
Creed 3. That's
Creed
it.
Creed 3,
3.
and
Wait,
Zal
well, John Wick?
and
Wait,
John
when
Wick?
does John Wick come out? God, how do I forget the release dates?
I do
uh,
all the time.
I'm excited for John Wick. I love John Wick. Chapter 4. It's coming out March 24th, 2023. And when does Shazam come out? Shazam, Fear of the Gods comes out March 17th. Oh shit, yeah, it's gonna have to compete with John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit. I'm gonna have to
So
go to
if
back weeks.
Ugh.
I guess I won't watch Shazam twice, even if it's good, because I'm gonna be focused on John Wick. I don't know.
yeah, I watched all the John Wick stuff. Is what. Um,
Yeah, I love the John Wick, especially the first one. I just love that.
The only thing I can say about Shazam is that I don't like the low budget. Like,
I'm
it's
fine
not
with
looking
it.
good.
I've never really cared much about CGI as long as it looks decent. Because I know
yeah,
like
I
all
like
of this is like
the,
fiction.
the
It's like,
dragon looks cool.
oh yeah, I think they used all the budget on the dragon to be honest.
Yeah, especially like the world bending stuff. But like,
Mhm.
they definitely need a higher budget. I want. Why is the budget so low in the first place?
Well, to be fair, it's because Shazam's a very unknown character, even after the first one. And the first one didn't make much, so it's understandable because they realized they're not going to make like 400, 500 million more than likely. So that's more than likely the reason as to why.
I feel like they would got a higher budget if they. I would say probably make more money. They made more money, but
Yeah.
like the budget is a little higher, but not by much for Shazam 2.
Hmm.
For Shazam 2, um,
Yeah, I think part of the reason is also because they filmed around COVID.
yeah,
And with COVID, you have to like pay for the doctors to be there, the hand sanitizers, all of that. But then again,
so
that's not too much. That's probably like an extra million.
so Shazam one budget was 100 million. Um, but for Shazam 2, the budget is 125, not by much.
David Sandberg. Oh, did you know David Sandberg like just a decade ago was like making YouTube movies?
Yeah, you two show horror films.
Yeah, that means one of us is gonna
Pony
be a
Smasher.
filmmaker in the future. In the future, you're gonna be seeing me direct Dark Knight Returns, and then when the credits come out, I'm gonna say dedicated to Arkham, the biggest Dark Knight Returns fan out there. I'm just kidding. But no, and also Cocaine Bear comes out this month. So you know what? I think Ant-Man the Wasp is gonna flop because Cocaine Bear has too many fans. I'm just
There's
kidding.
supposed to be like
Although I'm
cocaine
excited.
shark.
Are you excited? Are you guys excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? Well, I asked Arkham earlier. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I'm excited.
I hope the post-credit scene is Cocaine Bear just showing up and being just transported to the MCU, and we find out that Cocaine Bear is actually an MCU movie. That would be
What do
the
you
greatest
think
news ever.
what do you think the two post-credit scenes are going to be?
I feel like one of them. I feel like one of them is gonna be. Uh, you remember in Shang-Chi the post-credit scenes? There was like his his rings were like sending a signal. I think one of the post-credit scenes is gonna be Kang seeing that signal, along with Kamala's crap. What is Kamala? The Bengal. I think that's what it's called. The Bengal. You're gonna see both of them kind of be like assigned to Kang, some way. I don't think this version of Kang is dying. I feel like this Kang will be the main King
Oh, I
for
agree.
King Dynasty. I
He
do hope we get to see a Council of Kings.
yeah, he looks exactly the main king.
I think will this king die? Probably, because like in the He Who Remains said like when he said you should see my variants, like there are like a bunch of them on the table, so
Mhm.
he could possibly come back or like
I don't know.
send
I
a
feel like
signal out
they
to the
want to
other
build
kings.
up one king and make that king violent, but by the time we get to Secret Wars, we're gonna see all the kings fight each other, like as an
Yeah.
all-out war. You know, I hope Kang says his iconic "It's Kanging time" in the movie.
King done.
I guess he would probably say it's conquering time, but I think "It's King time" sounds funnier.
Do you think I know you have King Dynasty and Secret Wars, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Do you think a lot of people say, do you think they're gonna bring Robert Downey Jr.
oh
as
yeah, for sure. Even I have a video somewhere that I uploaded in 2020 saying that Robert Downey Jr. was gonna come back, no doubt about it, because everyone loves his Iron Man. It's a big hit. If you want to make money, you promote him. Uh, and also, it's not like Robert Downey Jr. After the End Game, he hasn't really done much that makes a lot of money. Like Doctor Doolittle didn't make that much. I forgot what else he's been in, and it's like his number one role is Iron Man. Like that's what most people see him as. So that's what I've always thought, that they're gonna bring him back eventually.
Well,
I didn't even think that was a question.
I think
What?
what?
I didn't even think that was a question for bringing him back.
Oh, I thought you said that. Maybe I oversaid what I said.
No, a
But
lot of
yeah,
people think that some people think they won't bring him back. That's why.
I think we're gonna see all the Marvel characters from before the MCU, like Toby. Maybe Andrew comes back. Hugh Jackman definitely. I think we're gonna get all that, and it's gonna be like, I think after Secret Wars, we're not gonna see multiverse anymore in the MCU. I feel
Yeah,
like it'll be like the big ending,
I
and
feel
that's
like
it.
it's probably also because they're doing Secret Wars. I could see them probably like you're gonna probably see the X-Men not introduced in Secret Wars, but like um I feel like this could be like like in Secret Wars, like I think it's supposed to be tiny reboot or something like that in the comics.
Hmm.
So like there is a possibility that could be it. Like that they continue, but it's gonna be kind of like you see different version of Captain America, Iron Man, etc.
Yeah. Also, I found the clip of the post-credit scene of Avengers
Cool.
Quantumania.
Okay,
Uh,
so
there's gonna be a major character reveal. So 3, 2, 1, go.
How dare you, sir? Does the fourth wall mean nothing to you? Amateur.
damn it.
Then we
I
got
How do I
actually-
Dr.
see this one,
Octavius
bro?
showing up. Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think one of the most hyped things that's ever, like the most excited I've ever been in a trailer was in the first teaser for No Way Home. And you see the Goblin Bomb, you hear his laugh, and then all of a sudden you see Doc Ock showing up from the fumes and says, "Hello, Peter." That's probably like one of my favorite scenes in a trailer ever.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
what
really like No
one
Way Home.
says.
Never be that hype again.
Yeah. Are we ever going to get the Silver Surfer in the big screen again? I think for sure. I think. Wait, wasn't there like a rumor that they want to do a special presentation of Silver Surfer? Something
Yeah,
like that. I
there
think
is a
for sure
rumor.
we'll get some type of conversation or some type of, whether it's like a in the Fantastic Four or whatever. I think we'll get him eventually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're
Um,
gonna get Fantastic Four too. Like,
but yeah. Always
I am
remember says it's oh, and Isaac, sorry for giving you my confused comment in your Hogwarts Legacy video. I wasn't talking to you then. Yeah, it's all right. I read your comment. Yeah. I had I won't say the YouTuber friend, but like he messaged me saying, "Are you really boycotting Hogwarts Legacy?" And I told him, "Just watch the video. It's a joke." But yeah. What were you saying, Arkham?
I do. Um, I am excited for. I think Deadpool 3. That Deadpool 3 is gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to see Hugh Jackman
Yeah, Hugh
come
Jackman.
back.
I hope he has that comic suit. Like always have him in the Wolverine suit. Uh, like I know he's not gonna be the permanent Wolverine, but at least I
It's
hope
nice to see him back one last time.
yeah, one last time in the suit because I know like apparently Hugh Jackman wanted to put on the have the suit, but I get apparently there was I heard like I think this was rumor or something like that, but apparently there was a creative difference that the director did not want him to have the um didn't want the suit on
Which movie?
what
Which movie?
Logan. He
Oh,
wanted to wear the yellow suit um as old man Logan, but like I think it was either the studio or the director that had the
Hmm.
problem with it.
yeah. I don't think he should have wore the suit in Logan. Kind of
Whoa, come
inappropriate.
on! What are you trying to say? I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I understand with Logan. Because that
Yeah,
one was
because that
meant
was more
for
of
him
like
to.
a
Yeah, he
that
didn't
was
even
more
wear
of a
an
down to earth
extra.
story.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just sad that he didn't get to say his iconic "It's Loganing time."
So,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Oh, I found a clip of one of Ezra Miller's. Of Ezra Miller. Do you guys want to see it?
let's go.
Okay. Now you die.
oh yeah, that's from the Mario movie.
We get to finally hear Seth Rogen. I'm excited for the Mario movie. It comes out early April. I think April 7th. I'm excited.
Oh,
Trailers look really
did you
good.
see the uh Pedro Pascal Mario? I guess
Yeah, or
that
Mario
was
Last of Us.
funny.
I love where it shows like Toad and then Luigi. You have Toad being like, "I'm bisexual," and then Luigi being like, "I'm bisexual."
You should play it. It's funny.
I would play it here, but I think I would get copyrighted uh, for it. You know?
Copyright. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
probably would.
Imagine I get copyrighted for freaking Nintendo. It wouldn't be Nintendo, it'd be Saturday Night Live, but still, you know.
Maybe like NBC.
Yeah, NBC, and yeah, I forgot that's who they're owned by. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was funny. Have y'all been watching The Last of Us?
yeah, I really like it.
What about you, Kamuzu?
It's woke, so no.
That is true. Woke. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You haven't actually seen it?
No, I don't have
Wow,
HBO.
we have a homophobe here. Wow, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Wait. Gotta be like that. Well,
What
but
is it
no, I
like to
haven't
be
I
a
haven't watched it.
homophobe? Can you not stay in your home?
A lot of people had a
No.
problem
Just
with
kidding.
the what episode was it? I think it was
Episode 3 with
Yeah,
Bill and Frank.
yeah. For some reason, people had a problem with it. It was a good episode. It's basically an episode. Even during the apocalypse, you can find peace or love within a freaking
Okay, Okama, what you doing there?
but like
Oh my
I was
bad.
saying,
It's all right.
That was
I
my
was saying
Lego.
it's a good story. How it's presented, you're in like basically everything's destroyed and basically you can find love within a zombie freaking world.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a very touching story, and I don't know why people hate it. It makes
Yeah.
like no sense to hate on the show because it makes sense. Like, so say you're in apocalypse, like say like the Earth is beyond repair and everything like that. Like, um, even during the destruction of, I guess, life itself, it is a touching story to find love, even though everyone's gone.
Yeah. Have y'all ever played the game?
Yeah, I played it. It's very fun.
Yeah, I love it. I don't game much, but that was like one of those games that I
I
had
like
to
the
play.
first one. I'm not a fan of the second one. Like my problem with like I'll just make it this short. Like um it's like the execution. I would say the execution. It's just very ambitious game.
Yeah, I love both games. I thought there's like I don't play a lot of games, so I'm not like the biggest. Like at most, I've played Arkham Knight, Spider-Man. I play FIFA a lot. That's like the game I play most. Yeah, now y'all can tell I'm not a real gamer. I'm just weird at 2K. But there's like very few games that like the most cinematic game besides Last of Us I played was the Arkham games. Uh, but
Are you gonna get the new one?
what were you saying?
Are you're excited for this? I guess you
Oh,
can call
Suicide
it.
Squad kills.
Yeah.
It would depend on the reviews because the last time I didn't wait for reviews, I ended up buying Avengers, and I've not played that game in years.
I think
I
I
didn't really
think
like Avengers that much. I thought
I
it was
think
alright.
I think this one would be good because I think it like all the Arkham games, no matter how people feel about Arkham Knight, it is still very well received. Like
Yeah, that is true.
because like even no matter what people feel about story or tank battles, all the Arkham games from Arkham Sound, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight are all well received. So like, I think this will be no difference. Even before the what was it, the creators or like founders, I think they're called, left. They worked on the whole game. Like they were
Mhm.
there to the end. Um, so like I think it's in good place. Like um, and I think people stretching it. Oh, they left because they didn't like the direction and stuff like that. It's like there is something called retirement. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would just. I more than likely I probably will. I don't know though. Uh,
I would
but
probably play as
freaking
Deadshot.
Kamas is making these big allegations. John Trump beats up black people as Trevor on GTA. I can confirm this is true.
If you
I'm
do
just kidding.
get what character would you like to play as? Like you have Deadshot, Harley Quinn,
Definitely
um,
King Shark. I would be interested to see
Pink
how it's
Shark,
like
or
with him.
Captain Boomerang. A lot of people are picking either Captain Boomerang, um, well, a Harley Quinn or Deadshot. For me, I would probably pick Deadshot. Deadshot, to me, Deadshot's a very interesting, intriguing character. Um, I I'm playing as him. Looks very cool. His gameplay so far, I really liked it.
Hmm. Anyways, it's about to be late for me. It's about to hit the 2 hour mark, so I'm in the stream off right now. So thank you, Arkham and Kamazu, for joining us. Thank you, everyone who was on the stream,
You're not welcome.
supporting in the live. You know what, Kama? You know what? I don't care if it's Black History Month. I'm removing you. Bye.
Oh,
I'm just.
Guys,
I'm
you
sorry,
saw that
Kama.
right. It's a hate crime.
It is, and I'll do it again. I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Except Kamazu because he's racist towards me. You guys, I remember last time we were backstage and Kamazu was saying the most vulgar, most mean things you could ever think of. Like it was like a Call of Duty a chat. I'm just
Good. I've
kidding.
listened to some of those there, like out of control.
Have you ever played Call of Duty?
No, I just listen to the lobbies. I've
I
never
remember
gone on Call of Duty.
I only played it once. It was at my cousin's house, And I remember like hearing the lobby. It was like the most fucking evil things I could ever hear.
Oh my
like,
God.
bro!
Like-
there too many white guys saying the N word. It was like, God dang! Like, what the heck's even going on here?
With
Like, who the heck are these people?
when I was playing
Uh,
Call of Duty, I hate online. I like to this day, like after I was done with shooter games. Like after Battlefield, the new Battlefield, I was just done. It was like I don't have excitement towards like shooter games anymore. And like people have like if you kill like because you have kids play Call of Duty, and if you kill them, they fucking scream like hell. It's like, oh my fucking god, shut the fuck up.
Come on, Arkham, don't lie to us. You're one of those evil people that me and Kamazu were talking about.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you, Juan, for being here. Glad to have you here for the first time. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
So, yeah.
Don't try to